Nobody drifts on purpose. I want to start there because that sentence is the reason why this even exists. My name is Errol. I spent 8 years in the military, 1 year of combat deployment. I spent 12 years as a Maryland State Trooper. And here's what those jobs gave me that I didn't appreciate until all of it was gone. A standard. Somebody, every single day, expected me to be squared away. And there were consequences when I wasn't. I thought that discipline was mine. It wasn't. It belonged to the structure, and I was just living in it. Then the structure went away. I wore a uniform. I had a badge. There was honor behind it. Then I started to see the internal politics of what law enforcement was. As I started to educate myself in books and leadership, I started to realize that leadership and management was completely different. I became very vocal. I started calling things out. The machine did not like that. Eventually, I was different. And one day, I was no longer a trooper. Although when you go through the academy, you're always told, once a trooper, always a trooper. There's this band of brothers. It's a brotherhood, thin blue line. That all disappears when you don't continue to follow the machine. When I got out, I realized I tied my entire life behind an identity that was around a badge and a uniform. It broke me. And the brothers that I thought I had did no longer have my back. I went into an identity crisis. I didn't know who I was anymore. I believe God decided to really pull the rug from underneath me because he had a different path for me. And as I began to explore it, I started to get this incredible peace as I started to get closer to him. The closer I got, the weight started to lift. I started to put it at the feet of my Lord. And when I did that, he began to take it from me. Eventually, I got into sales and I met Andy Elliott. This reminded me of the brotherhood that I was looking for. He was very tough. He spoke his mind exactly how any other man would do. And he challenged me. Killed it in car sales. That led me to move out here to Arizona. From the outside, I looked fine. That is the part that still gets. Everybody around me thought I was fine. Going through a divorce at the time, had to leave my kids in Maryland to move out to Arizona. I was providing, I was functioning, I was strong on paper. The drift is invisible to everyone except the man that's in it. Here's what turned it. I realized my identity was not in a group. I realized my identity was not in a uniform or a badge or any kind of stimulus that was outside of me, other than the identity of Christ. And that when I attached myself to that identity, it gave me a lot of power. It gave me a lot of freedom. It started attracting people to me that was more like me. The closer you get to God, the more the enemy wants to attack you. But that's okay. He knows how valuable you are in God's army, which is why he comes after you so hard. The enemy doesn't go after those he doesn't have to persuade to do what he wants them to do. They're already doing it. He's coming after those who could be a weapon against him. Before I really focused on God, I went and got help. I tried therapy. It's real, it has a place, but it wasn't the whole answer for me. And an internet full of guys yelling at you, giving you motivation, selling a feeling that wears off by Thursday. What I needed didn't exist. I didn't need information. I knew what to do. I needed a standard held by other men where my word was public and breaking it cost something. The exact same thing the uniform used to give me, rebuilt on purpose for civilian life. So I built it. That's the honest origin story. I built the forge because I needed it first. In 2016, my brother was murdered. I told myself, the way he went out, I'll never have that happen to me. So not only the military and law enforcement, it led me to the martial arts. And I became obsessed. I understood that fighting was another part of protecting your family. And I immersed myself into it. So the forge was built on 3 pillars. Train, protect, lead. Train, because the body is the first territory a man retakes. Protect, because a man with a family should be ready. Not just worried, and almost nobody in this space is qualified to teach it. I am. And lead, because the endpoint of this isn't you. It's the people counting on you. Getting the man they already believe you are. The front door is called the Crucible. 30 days, 6 standards a day, reported every night in front of other men, doing the same work. Miss the standard and a day doesn't count. It costs $97 and there are no refunds after day 3 because you can't quit your way out of a promise. That filter is the whole point. If you're watching this and something in your chest tightened, when I said the drift is invisible, that was recognition. You're not broken. You let a standard slip and nobody was watching. Now somebody is. The link is below. Train, protect, lead.